Yeah! Ow! Holy shit! What the fuck? He made it. Buddy? He's alive.
Good to see you, mate.
You too, man.
Woo!
I don't think it's real. I can't believe it.
I know.
You look like you haven't left.
Right now.
Look like you haven't left. You're wearing the same shirt.
I purposely put the same clothes back on. Well, yeah, here we are.
Here you are, exact same spot a year ago. What's it, a year and what?
It's about a year and 7 days, 8 days, something like that. That I left here, this very spot, and
and you head to Tofino.
Head to Tofino on a mission to drive as far south as I could go to Panama and learn to surf and have an adventure along the way. And yeah, we made it. You know, like there were plenty of times along the road when you know, we got the truck stuck, or we came to borders and had to pay bribes, and ended up in the middle of deserts, you know, like ran out of fuel, nearly got washed away by the sea, you know, we had surfboards stolen, plenty of near-death experiences, you know, on the roads down there. I crashed this bad boy a couple of times into a tree and some other guy's truck in Mexico, and funnily enough a parking garage about 20 yards that way. On my way back, and yeah, but she made it, you know.
She made it, and you made it.
And I made it.
Your mission was to learn to surf. Do you feel like you accomplished that?
Yeah, definitely.
You can totally shred now on the waves?
Nah, I mean, I can surf. You know, I'd call myself a surfer.
Okay.
When we left, we literally bought gear in the shop, me and my buddy Will from England, and just, you know, took off down the coast with no real idea of what we were doing, you know. Half a basic understanding of how to stand up and how to ride a wave. Just got our asses kicked all the way down the Californian coast. And getting into Baja, we finally, you know, we'd pick up tips from the old guys in the water at every break we surfed, and slowly but surely got it together, and then started to actually catch some clean, green, unbroken waves, and it just went on from there, you know. Was
there a time at which it really seemed like you're like, holy, like it's actually coming together? Like what you're learning on the waves is coming together, and you felt like you could actually stand and like...
I'd say for me, my first good drop-in and good wave was a place in Oregon called Short Sands, and then after that would have been...
So that early then you're feeling
yeah,
alright?
I mean, like, you know, like I got coached into it by an old guy.
Yeah.
You know, and made the drop, made a turn, and then, you know, got bashed by the wave and bounced along the bottom. But I'd say when we got down to mainland Mexico and we were posted up in like a few places for a period of time, then it started to progress, you know. And then it went on, and then we had breaks through injuries and you know, lack of swell and illnesses and stuff like that. And then we got down to El Salvador, and then I was traveling with my buddy Liam by that point. Alright, mate. And we camped at a place called Punta Mango, and then it just really progressed, you know. Every day was, you know, clean, overhead swell, just perfect white point break that was just, you know, you couldn't go wrong. And sometimes, you know, it got really heavy down there, big waves. So we progressed a lot down there. And then for me, I'd say Scorpion Bay on my way back north was like being at university of surfing, you know. 4 points all connecting together, like you could pick your wave and it was like a machine. You know, you felt like the wave was really doing the work, you know, so you could just catch waves all day and really, really work on your moves and stuff. So yeah, I'd say mission accomplished, you know. I spent an absolute shitload of money. Got sick, you know, like, you know, went through all kinds of different illnesses, bug bites, sunstrokes, My immune system was at an all-time low, just sleeping in the truck and dealing with snakes and rainforests and, you know, just food you're not used to, and cooking on the fires all the time, and the bad hygiene wears you down and gets to you, you know. But I mean, we had everything prepared, you know. All the preparation that went into this trip really paid off.
Did it?
There. You know, all the way we had all the drawers. So safety-wise, security-wise, we never got broken into on the whole way.
Wow.
The surfboard stolen off the roof.
Right.
The only time that I didn't take them off the roof, and my buddy had flown in and hadn't actually. I think he'd surfed on his board for half an hour.
Right. Was that Soda?
Yeah, a place called Ixtapa in Mexico.
And was that Soda who that happened to?
Soda,
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
I remember reading about that.
Yeah, no, it was brutal. You know, he bought it in Canada, brought it over, waxed it up, and then it got stolen. So, I mean, and that was inside a gated compound, you know, like, we had a routine, and if we stuck to the routine, you know, we both had keys around our necks, whoever was the co-pilot, and we went through you know, the big padlock on the back, you know, we'd make sure everything was locked, everything was in the drawer. When we were surfing, we never left keys anywhere, and it all paid off, you know. But it was my main priority, was the truck. Everywhere we went, it was like, I gotta find a good place for the truck, so.
Okay.
Because if that went, I'd be screwed. You know, so, yeah, I can quite honestly say that that was the best year of my life by far. You know, and to cap it off, I met my soulmate, you know, I met a girl in college. I know, don't you make me blush.
Where is she? Locked up in the back of the truck right now?
She's not, no. She's I dropped her off to save her from the scrutiny. And she's actually sleeping right now. But yeah, I met a girl, an American girl in Costa Rica, and she ended up coming on the road with me for the last 3 months. So we definitely got to know each other really well. And I really feel like this trip has taken me to exactly where I wanted to be. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely went through some hard times and, you know, struggled along the way and didn't think, you know, had second thoughts about whether I'd done the right thing. But having done it, you know, I don't regret a single thing, a single penny. You know, it was money well spent, because, you know, it's opened up so many doors for me in my head. You think you can, you know, you come up with an idea and it starts to grow, and then you think, oh, maybe I can do this, and then you think, okay, I'm going to do this, and then you go and do it, and then it's done, you know, and you think, wow, if I can do that, you know, I can do anything, you know. So, but I couldn't have done it, I couldn't have gone through it all without the help of all my friends and family and all the people I met along the way. You know, there's far too many to mention right now, but you all know who you are. You know, people are scared of going to Central America these days because of the drug cartel, and we were terrified when we were in San Diego of going into Mexico. But drug cartels don't want to steal from surfers, you know. They want to steal from each other. You know, we don't have any money, you know, so they generally leave you alone, and you know, you take with you a good attitude, and it gets you a long way. And all the people I met along the way helped us out, taught us to surf, and cooked us dinners, and helped me with my truck. And you know, it baffles my mind, the strength and the greatness of human spirit down there, and people who don't have any money, you know, they give you their last bowl of rice, their last 10 cents, you know, even though they themselves would go hungry, you know. So I loved it down there. I loved everything about it, and I can't wait to go back, you know. So that's all there is, really. You know, I'm gonna do I'm gonna talk through the truck later on, but
yeah, and another video.
I think right now we're just gonna open up.
Oh! Make it official.
Make it official that we're actually home.
Just don't put it through the window.
Get some closure. I probably will. That'd be ironic. So here we go.
Do it, do it, do it. Ow! Yeah, boy.
Ash, take a swig of that. So that's all from me for now. I'd like to thank everybody, all those kind angels who
Cheers.
gave me gas money along the way, cooked me dinner, and told me to surf. You know, without you guys it wouldn't have worked. So if anyone out there who's thinking about quitting their job and going on a year-long surf trip, do it. It's the best thing you'll ever do. Alright?
Alright.
Signing off.